All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello there. And welcome to our class for today. I'm sorry I would not be able to attend this class physically. So, in order to cope up with the lesson, I opted for this class to be done virtually. And sana you'll be able to learn something from this class. And I'm hoping for your attention as well in this span of this class. So I'm expecting for all your eyes on me and your ears on me. So, to begin, bago tayo mag-umpisa, nanyayahan ko pong lahat na kumuha po muna ng kalahating peraso ng papel. On the one of sheet of paper, crosswise, i-divide po natin siya ng tatlong bahagi. Unang-una, the first column, right there, what I know about human. Kasi we already discussed that one. And what have I learned about human? And pangatlo, what are the things I want to know about human? Okay, all right na ba tayo dyan? So I guess, if you need more time, you may pause this video para to gather or to get your one-up sheet of paper. So, going forward for today, ngayon, we already discussed the nature of men, that we are the partakers of the divine nature. Again, we believe that God is love. Tama? Since God is love, ang dakilang pag-ibig, itong dakilang pag-ibig na to ay umusbong. At tayo ngayon ang naging bunga. We are the manifestation of the greatest love. So that's why right now we'll be checking if human. So we believe that human is composing dalawang bahagi. Body, which makes me unique. Alright? Halimbawa, pinagtabi-tabi mo kami. Si ako, si Ramon. Ako bilang si Ramon, si John Lloyd, kanyari, si Piolo Pascual. Pag pinagtabi-tabi mo kami, marirecognize mo sa among the three of us kung sino sa amin, si Piolo, si John Lloyd, si Ramon. Di ba? O si Empoy. Kasama po si Marlo. Di ba? Come to think of it, pag itabi ko, you'll know right away if who is Ramon. Bakit? Sino bang teacher na Ramon? Mataba. Di ba? Maitim. Ng pandak. So, that makes my identity as a person. Yun ang pagkikilala nyo sa akin. Okay? So, that makes you as a person unique. Kasi, ikaw yun. Ikaw lang ang nag-iisang ikaw. However, your personality would not be complete without our spirit or our soul. It is the spirit or the principle of life. Our soul gave us life. Ito yung ating kamalayan. Ito yung nagsisilbi nating diwa. Imagine, a person without a soul is not a person. Anong tawag sa kanya? Hayop? Tao? Walang kamalayan, wala kang diwa. So therefore, you will not exist as a person. Although this person is the most important, or rather, the spirit is the most important among the two, hindi mo sila pwedeng paghiwalayin. Parang ganitong bottled water lang. Pag pupunta ka sa 7-Eleven, bibili ka ng tubig na ganito. Hindi ka pwedeng sabihin, ate, pabili po ng tubig. Yes, tubig nga. Pero, although ang tubig, ang content ang kailangan mo ng lagayan para madala ko nito. So, hindi ka pwedeng bumili 7-Eleven ng tubig na sasalukin mo lang sa palad mo. That's really impossible. Alright, you cannot buy 1.5 of Coke or 1.5 of water from the store by just taking it in your bare hands. You need a container. Same with the relationship of our body and soul. Maski soul ang importante sa atin, we believe as Catholics, we believe as Christians that soul is the most important part and the primordial thing as a human. Not necessarily na i-ignore na natin yung ating body because human is a combination of body and soul. Again, parang tubig lang yan. Mawawalang silbi, mawawalang kwenta, mawawalang saysay ang pagiging bottled water nito kung tubig lang. Mawawalang silbi din kung katawan lang. Kailangan magkasama ang body and soul. Hindi pwedeng mahiwalay ang body and soul. Kasi pag pinaghiwalay mo yan, it's either nakahiga ka na ngayon at may salamin. At bonus pa, may bulaklak sa itaas. At mayroong picture mong naka-frame na 4x4. Di ba? So that means you're already dead. When your soul departed from your body. So therefore, body and soul is inseparable. Or there are two different entities. They are inseparable. Kaya nga, the human person is the materiality. There is just not the materiality. Hindi lang tayo katawan. But we are the unit totality. Tayong pinagsama-samang body, soul, and spirit. Ikaw yun. Soul and spirit. Kaya ingatan mo muna yung soul mo ngayon. Baka unti-unti na yung lumalayo. Kaya tingin mo na sa akin, wag kukurap. Kasi baka mawala na yung soul na yan sa'yo. Kihogi na ang abot mo. So we believe also as a human being that we are the partaker of the divine nature. Na ang tao ay corporeal. Ibig sabihin, may laman ako, may buto, may taba. Di ba? Hindi ako pwedeng mag-exist ng kaluluwa lang. Hindi ako si Casper the Ghost. Kailangan ko ng katawan para mag-exist ako sa mundong ito. Next, I need also to be living para maging tao ko. Hindi ako pwedeng may katawan lang. Patay naman ako. Hindi ka na tao. Patay ka na. You're just a corpse. Also, you need to be a sentient. Dapat may capacity ka para mag-isip. Kasi kung di ka nag-iisip, useless ka din. And rational. When you say rational, you have the rationality as a man. Dapat ginagamit mo yung utak mo. Ginagamit mo yung utak mo sa pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Kasi pag di mo ginagamit ang utang na di ginagamit, ibenta mo na yan. Hanap, usap, deal. Di ba? Reason for selling, RFS, di masyadong ginagamit. Walang ganon. Walang brain for sale. Hindi mo pwedeng ibenta utak mo. Kasi we are a rational animal. Ngayon, kung hindi ka nag-iisip, wala ka nang pinagkaiba sa aso nyo. Wala ka nang pinagkaiba sa puso nyo. Therefore, as a human being, we should use our rationality. So therefore, as a man, may pinagkaibahan tayo sa lower forms. Ano lower forms sa atin, sir? Hayop, di ba? Halaman, mineral. Kaya tayo, nandito tayo, nag-exist tayo as a human being because we have these 8 attributes. Anong attributes ng isang tao? In order to say that they are living, they must possess 8 attributes of life. Ano yon? Unang una, para matawag na tao ka, kailangan ikay, first, mayroon kang cellular organization. Ikay tao. Binubuo ka, ikay multi-celled organism. Hindi ka lang basta-basta iisang organismo. Hindi ka plankton na nabuhay noong Mesozoic and Paleozoic era. Kundi, ikaw ay isang multicellular organism with that functions into one that becomes you sitting right now in your chair. Next, reproduction. Ibig sabihin, may kakayahan ka magparami. That's why you have your sexual organ. Kasi kung wala po tayong reproductive organ, yan ang kwenta. Ano tayo dito? Di ba, ang damo nga, di ba, kumakalat. Because they have their reproductive system. Tayo pa kaya? That's our purpose. And next, metabolism. You can convert the food that you eat into energy. Kasi kung lamon ka lang ng lamon, hindi mo na-convert yung kinain mo into energy. Then therefore, hindi ka tao. Magtaka ka na kung tao ka pa. Next, homeostasis. You're able to balance everything in your life. Balance between your metabolism, balance between the food that you intake. Kasi pag di ka marunong mag-balance, hindi ka rin tao. Next, you have the heredity. Kung sino ka man ngayon, you're made up of 46 chromosomes. 23 chromosomes from your mom, 23 chromosomes from your dad. So, ibig sabihin, kung anong itsura ng buhok mo ngayon, anong itsura ng ilong mo, anong itsura ng balat mo ngayon, that's a product of two genes na two genome sequences na pinagsama. Right? Kung sino yung recessive genes at may dominant genes. Kaya yung dominant trait yung nakuha mo ngayon. Kaya ganyan yung buhok mo, ganyan yung ilong mo, ganyan yung itsura mo ngayon. It's hereditary na mamana. And, of course, as a person, you need to respond to stimuli. Kasi pag hindi ka nagre-respond sa stimuli, it's either halaman ka. Kaya ngayon, pag kinakalabit ka na ngayon ng katabi mo, lumilingon ka. Kasi bakit? Tao ka. Kaya ngayon, humihikab-hikab ka na ngayon kasi inaantok ka. Di ba? The stimuli that you have right now is what makes you yawn. Inaantok ka na. Di ba? Nabobore ka. Video. Kaya nga, may stimuli ka na. Next, kung hindi ka lumalaki at hindi ka nagde-develop bilang isang tao, that means you're not a human person. Isa pong character. Kailangan mag-grow ka. And next, you're able to adapt yourself to the environment. Adaptation through evolution. Kailangan mag-evolve. Okay? So therefore, these are the 8 things na criterion para masabi mong ika-isang human. So ang isang tao ay binubuo, sabi pa nga sa Luke, mga getting sa Gospel of Luke, may tinatawag tayong human ontological dichotomy, hinati-hating tao. Ang tao nahati sa human body and human spirit. Tandaan nyo, everything in this world, nagkakumit tayo ng sin, mostly, in particular, lust or so on, pag nanasa, isang galing sa mata natin. Hindi ka pwede magnasa, nakarinig ka lang, ay, pinagnanasahan ko na siya, naparinggan ko siya naglalakad. No. Siyempre, nakita mo magandang naglalakad, nakita mo yung gwapo naglalakad, kaya pinagnasahan mo siya, yung tipong hinuhubaran mo na siya sa utak mo. That's how becomes a sin. The temptation is temptation. Hindi po yung kasalanan ng tukso. Nagiging kasalanan lang ang tukso the mere fact that you gave in to that temptation. Pag bumigay ka na sa tukso. So therefore, we commit sin mostly through our eyes, through our mouth. Di ba? Kung makikita natin dito. Through our pride of life, through our mouth, through our dito sa utak natin. That's why we should know how we commit sin. So also, if you could see, we have the pleasure, we have the pain. Your body could feel the pleasure, your body could feel the pain. Okay, that's why if you could see everything in the senses that you have, it goes to your head because in your head, mostly dyan process yung ating spirit part, yung ating human spirit. Ano yun? Nung una, the information, the sensory information that you have. Halimbawa, kung kinalabit ka, naramdaman ng sensory nerve mo na may kumalabit. Therefore, as a stimulus, lilingon ka ngayon, mag-uusap kayo. You have now the memory. Maalala mo mukha niya, ay, classmate ko to. You have the mood. Di ba? That's why, papasok na ngayong conscience mo, makakonsensya ka ngayon. Tama ba itong ginagawa ko? May kipagdaldalan habang nakikinig sa teacher? Your conscience now. Your emotion would come in. And dito na papasok ngayon yung free will mo. Sabihin, di-decide ka na ngayon, may kinig ba ako sa teacher ang sasalita virtually or may kinig ko sa klase kong live na nandito ngayon sa classroom. So that's why it will become now your behavior, your choice. That's why God will judge you depending on your thought, your speech, your mood, your emotion, your action. Ang ibig sabihin yan. So, technically, the body and spirit works as one being. Kaya may kita natin itong ating being. Sabi pa sa Acts of the Apostles, what is the Genesis, may kita natin, di ba? This is our body, our external part. And this is our soul, our conscious mind, di ba? Our emotion and so on. Ibig sabihin, whatever happening inside you dito sa loob-loob, it manifests outside. Kaya hindi mo matatago, kung malungkot ka, hindi mo matatago yan. Kung broken ka, iniwan ka niya, magmamanifest din yung sakit na nararamdaman mo ngayon. You can never hide that feeling. You may fool others about your feeling, but remember, you can never deny the fact that inside you are broken. No, you can never deny that. You need to admit it and ask for God's blessing and grace to heal you inside. Kaya nga, as a human being, we are called to live in community. Eh sir, paano po naman po yun, sir? Ipinanganak ako mag-isa. Malamang, nandito ka sa mundong ito ngayon dahil pinanganak ka mag-isa. Hindi, ibig sabihin nung pinanganak ka, kasama mong buong barangay, pinanganak. Hindi pwede. Diba? At remember, mamamatay ka mag-isa. Hindi mo pwedeng idama yung buong section, mamamatay dahil namatay ka now. You will die alone. So sir, ibig sabihin, pag ako'y pinanganak mag-isa, ako'y mamamatay mag-isa, dapat mag-isa lang ako mamuhay? No. Because humans are called to live in community, in communion with others. Remember, human beings is a rational animal. Not only rational, we are a social animal. Ibig sabihin, tayo po ay hindi natin, we cannot but communicate to others. Kailangan natin magipag-usap sa kapwa. Kaya tingnan mo ngayon, di ba? Nag-uumpisa na kayo magdaldalan. That's a form that you are a human being. You started to reach out with each other. So, we are communitarian at our core. Kasi mo, tayo mahilig makipag-kapwa, especially mga Filipino. Kaya di ba, kapwa, kaklase, di ba? Communitarian. We try to live in a community. We are called to live as brothers and sisters. And we are called to live in justice and respect and abide the law of this community. Kasi if you don't respect your brothers and sisters, if you don't respect the law of this land, if you don't respect the law, then therefore you are not living in a community. You are living in your own rules. You are living in your own world. And remember, you cannot survive in your own world. You need others. Kailangan natin ng ating kapwa para tayo'y mag-survive as a human being. Therefore, papasok na ngayon ang ating konsepto ng human dignity. That's correct. Human dignity. Kung titignan natin, saan nga ba nanggaling ang human dignity? Again, we've already discussed to you before na since we believe that the greatest love of all is God, di ba? God is love. And sa dakilang pag-ibig na yan, tayo ngayon yung manifestation. Tayo ngayon yung fruition. Tayo ngayon yung produkto ng kanyang pagmamahalan because the true love creates. Kaya nga nandito ka sa mundong ito kasi ikaw yung produkto ng tunay na pagmamahalan ng magulang mo. That's why humans were created. Di ba? That's why man was created. So therefore, we as human, we share the same attributes. We share some attributes, rather. We share some attributes of God. We share the same dignity with God. Diba? Kaya nga sabi pa nga ni Whitney Houston, they can't take away my dignity because of greatest love of all. It is the greatest love of all that gives you a dignity. Tayo'y gawa ng Diyos, nilikha ng Diyos. Tayo'y imago Dei. That's why, in general, we have our human dignity. At kailanman hindi pwedeng alisin yan sa atin. Makikita natin sa Old Testament. Sa kwento pa lang sa Exodus, mabasa natin dito. Sabi dito, I have seen the misery of my people who are in Egypt. I have heard their cry on account of their taskmasters. Indeed, I know their sufferings and I have come down to deliver them from the Egyptians and to bring them out of the land that broad land flowing with milk and honey. Sa kasaganahan, he know the sufferings. See, God actually from the Exodus already knew. He knew how human suffered. He already saw how human inflicted suffering on its fellow human beings. Kaya mabasa natin kay Isaiah, sabi ni Isaiah, wash yourselves, make yourself clean, remove the evil of your doings. Sabi niya, before my eyes, cease to do evil, learn to do good, seek justice, to rescue the oppressed, defend the orphan, and plead for the widow. Tulungan mo yung mga naaapi. Tulungan mo ngayon yung mga orphans, yung mga walang magulang, yung mga ulila. At tulungan mo ngayon yung mga widow, yung mga biyod, yung mga namatayan. Di ba? Alright, the widow. Because before, in their time, they are the marginalized sector ng lipunan. So ano bang ibig sabihin nito? What are the implications of this one? Isa sa mga implication dito is God has pity for human suffering and God wishes people to be liberated and so live a life of dignity. Kaya nga, God sent Moses, God sent Aaron. That's why God created this salvation plan for us para iligtas tayo mula sa ating mga kahirapan. Iligtas tayo, palayain tayo mula sa kapangyarihan ng kasalanan. Palayain tayo mula sa kamay ng mga mangapi for us to be liberated and to live a life of dignity. And that's why all forms of enslavement and oppression are mockery of God's will as a creator of humanity. Ibig sabihin, pag ikay patuloy na nang aapi sa kapwa mo, hindi lang kapwa ang inaapi mo, yan po, insulto mo rin yung Diyos. Isa pong paglapastangan yan sa Diyos na lumikha ng taong iniinsulto mo. Because the person behind you right now, the person in front of you right now, the person next to you right now is an imago Dei, an image of God. God created him or her in his own image and likeness. Sa kasamang palad, the modern slavery that we have right now, although slavery is not present, the example is our domestic helpers. Katulong. Sila inday. In most households, sa karamihan ng mga bahay, inday is given a lot of workloads. Ano bang trabaho ni inday? Pagkatulong, all around sarsa sa inday. Plancha, laba, luto, linis, bantay bata. Di ba? Ang tanong doon, magkano bang sahod ni Inday? Plus, may bonus pa yan. Papagalitan pa ni boss. Kano sahod ni Inday? 3,000? 4,000? 5,000? Ikaw nga, di ba? Sa school, di ba? Nagreklamo ka na yung palang ginagawa. Assignment pa lang, reklamo ka na. How much more yung ginagawa ni Inday? Di ba? They are not compensated properly. So therefore, it's inhumane. Kasi bakit? Sir, sinasahuran naman namin yan eh. Tumutulong naman kami. No, it's not tulong. Most of the time, what happens is, sinasamantala natin yung kanilang kakulangan. Sinasamantala natin ang ating kahirapan nila because they don't have a choice. Pipili sila, magugutom ka, kakagatin mo yung 4,000 or 3,000 o 5,000 na sahod para sa pamilya mo. Of course, survival, pipiliin ko na lang 3,000, 4,000. Pipiliin yung mahiwalay sa aking pamilya para magkatulong, mamasukang katulong. Di ba? Iwanan ni Inday ang kanyang pamilya sa probinsya para may pambuhay siya doon. Di ba? So come to think of it, the situation that we have right now, even though slavery has been abolished, still, nandiyan pa rin yung modern slavery. Pansin nyo ngayon yung mga mayayaman. It's like a status symbol. Pansin nyo sa mall. Mga karamihan ng mayayaman ngayon, para masabing mayaman sila, magsasama ng maraming katulong. Because the katulong would signify that they are well off, na mayaman sila. And then pag mayaman sila, that symbolizes na, hey, I have a lot of yaya, I have a lot of maids, I have a lot of inday who is following me. And that itself is a modern enslavement. And again, iyan po ay isang paglapastangan sa Diyos. That's why the human suffering is not the will of God. Hindi po kagustuhan ng Diyos na maghirap ka ngayon. Hindi kagustuhan ng Diyos na maghirap ang ibang tao, but rather, it is caused by our fellow human beings. Kasalanan natin yan kung bakit may naghihirap sa ating lipunan. God did not will for that suffering, but rather something which must be abolished. Dapat tapusin na natin. Kung hindi man natin matapos, bawasan. Iwasan natin yun, yung paghihirap. Because may isa sa katuparan lang yung plano ng Diyos. God's will is done on earth when the condition of truly human existence are created. Makakasakatuparan lang yung plano niya kung ang mundong ginagalawan natin ay makatao. Di ba? Imagine mo if this world is like a hell, then therefore this is not the kingdom of God. This is like a living hell. Di ba? So, also, another implication, kasi karamihan nakala nating mga Katoliko, mga Kristiyano, na pag tayo nagdasal sa Diyos, it's only God, God, God. Lord, 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 Lord. Ang tanong, how about your neighbor? Remember, may cross tayo. Jesus reminded us the cross first. Dalawang commandment lang niya. Yung 10 commandments shortcut niya. Love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Ibig sabihin, mahalin mo kapwa mo. When you love God, you are willing to love your neighbor. So therefore, the true worship of Yahweh, to Jehovah, to Elohim, to El Shaddai, is to help and burden the poor from their oppression. Tulungan mo ngayong mga hirap sa lipunan. Kasi if you just pray, pray, pray without good deeds, then your faith is dead. It's useless according to St. Augustine. Faith without action is dead. So therefore, God's creation is the use of everyone, not only for the few. An example of this is tubig. Tignan mo. Dati, ang tubig na to, libre lang. Because this is a combination of hydrogen and oxygen, right? Ngayon, with the greediness of man created a system in a society para maging commercialized, para pagkakitaan. Di ba? Ang tubig dati na pwede mong inumin sa batis, ngayon hindi na. Kailangan mo magbayad ng monthly bill mo para makainom ka, magkaroon ka ng tubig sa bahay. Kailangan mo mag-spend ng 15 pesos, 20 pesos, 30 pesos para sa isang bote ng tubig, which is supposed to be, hindi naman to man-made. Ang ginawa ng tao dito, plastic lang. Ang tubig, gawa yan ng Diyos. God's creation yan. However, it's not used for everyone. Sino bang nakakabili ng tubig lang ng bottled water? Sino nakakabili ng malinis sa tubig? Kung may pera ka. Kung wala kang pera, walang tubig sa bahay niyo, magtitiis ka sa igib-igib ngayon. Magtitiis ka sa maduming tubig. So therefore, the good creation, the creation right now is not it's not for the use of everyone, but rather, it is now become for the use of the privilege ng mangilan-ngilan, for the few na kagaya mo ngayon na nakakabili ng tubig na malinis, nakakagamit ng malinis sa tubig. Kawawa yung mga taong walang pambili. we reject them, we deny them of supposed to be their own right. Kasi may right din sila sa tubig. Diba? So I'm not wondering, maybe in the near future, pati yung hangin hinihingan natin, it will be metered. It will be billed as well. Antayin lang natin susunod. Maybe there's a system that would come in na pati yung oxygen hininga mo, may bill na, may bayad na. So, with this creation, pag ginagamit mo yan, supposed to be, you'll gain power. Pag nakakuha ng kapangyarihan, remember, your power is given not to benefit yourself, but rather binigyan ka ng Diyos ng kapangyarihan to promote justice and common good. But that's too ideal. A lot of people is forgetting that principle right now. Kasi karamihan, pag napupunta sa kapangyarihan, nalalasing. Kasi ang kapangyarihan ay nakakalasing. Look at the recent news that we saw on the television right now. Dalawang pulis, nagbarilan. Ang sanhi, toothpick. Yeah, toothpick. It's not toothpick yung dahilan nun. Technically, the cause why they actually have a gunfight, a gun duel with each other, it's because of power play. They want to play who's the alpha between the two of them. They want to show if who's the dominant between the two of them. Kaya yun ang nangyayari sa atin. That's why we can see in the New Testament that even Jesus himself, he said in the Gospel of Luke, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to bring glad tidings to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, and to let the oppressed go free, and to proclaim a year acceptable to the Lord. If you can see here, God came to the world not for the righteous, naa, hindi para sa mga banal, kundi para sa mga kasalanan na kagaya mo, na kagaya ko, tayo na makasalanan. God came, God did not came to the world for the free people, but God came to this world for the oppressed, for the slaves people, sa mga na-slave na, sa mga nasakop na alila ng kasalanan para sila'y palayain, sa mga inalila ng ibang tao para sila'y palayain, magkaroon na sila ng kalayaan. Because God believed that there is dignity, that we have our dignity. Jesus has anchored this proclamation from the gospel of liberation. Jesus wants to set us free. Diba? Liberation of the poor. Kasi kung papalayain tayo, dito ka nagkakaroon ng dignidad bilang isang tao. Kasi his proclamation of the kingdom is not about authoritarian and tyrannical by nature. Ibig sabihin, even though he has all the power in the universe, because he is God, Jesus ruled. Jesus came to proclaim the kingdom, not an authoritarian. Na pag gusto ko, gusto ko. Pag ayaw ko, ayaw ko. Pag kumontra ka, kaaway kita. No. But Jesus opened, accepted us open arms. Even though some of the Jews, some of the Hebrews rejected him, he still accepted them open-heartedly. Because he believed that the kingdom of God is for everyone, not for the few. And he draws on the prophetic hopes of a just king who could mediate and who could provide the divine justice. So, sabihin, the image of the kingdom of God implies an environment in which good can flourish and in which every human being can find peace, justice, and freedom. So, ang kaharian ng Diyos ay matutupad lang o unti-unting may sa katuparan kung ang ginagalawan natin mismo, sabi ko pa kanina, ay payapa. Mayroong justice, may justisya, makakamit mong katarungan, at mayroong kang kalayaan. Kasi walang kalayaan, it's not a society at all. Kaya nga, the ultimate meaning of human dignity is that all human beings are destined for eternal life. Since tayo ay kawangis ng Diyos, tayo rin ay nakiisa kay Kristo. Tayo ay nakiisa kay Kristo nung muli siyang bumangon mula sa mga patay. When he rose from the dead. So, human beings can share the resurrection of Christ, and that's a good thing for us Christians, for us the same resurrection that Christ have. Sabi pa ng ating Catholic creed, ng ating Apostles' Creed, I believe in the resurrection of the body and the life everlasting. So that's the promise that Christ gave us. So, tingnan natin ang ating katarungan pantao at ang dignidad, the human rights and dignity. Pag sinabing human rights ngayon, commonly ang bukang bibig ng mga tao, Commission on Human Rights, Gascon. No, it's not that. Human rights is a fundamental and essential for the exercise of human dignity. So therefore, para ma-acknowledge, para ma-fulfill mo, para magkaroon ka ng dignidad bilang isang tao, kailangan meron ka munang human rights. You must have first your human right before you can have a dignity. So therefore, to deny human rights is to deny your dignity as a person. Yung karapatan mo pantao, pag pinigilan niya, nawawalan ka ng dignidad bilang isang tao. So, the rights are two things. Dalawa, powers or privileges. Kapangyarihan o pribilehiyo. So, meron tayong natural and law. Isa-isayin natin yan. Unang-una, ang karapatan ay inalienable. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo pwedeng alisin sa isang tao ang kanyang karapatan pantao. Regardless of his nationality, whether he's Singaporean, Filipino, American, British, di ba? Or he is a he's from Zimbabwe, from Congo, di ba? Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Hindi mo sila pwedeng tanggalan kasi, ay, Korean ka, ay, Filipino ka lang. No. Regardless of the color, mapa-pink, mapa-blue, ano pa mang kulay ng balat mo, you're still entitled for human rights. Language, regardless kung ano pang salita mo, salita ng ibon, salitang ipis, ano pa man yan. At anong pinapaniwalaan mo, sumasamba ka man sa bato, sumasamba ka man sa buhok, still, you have the human right. Because these human rights are inviolable. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo siya pwedeng isantabi. That, in the sense that they cannot be suppressed without moral responsibility. Hindi mo basta-basta isasantabi lang yung karapatan pantao. So, respect for these rights becomes the test whether human dignity is being respected or not. Ibig sabihin, pag ikinagalang mo ang karapatan pantao, that means ikinagalang mo rin yung dignidad ng tao. So, pag sinabi natin human rights, dalawa yan. It's either binigyan ka ng likas sa'yo. Hindi ibig sabihin na yung human rights is nakadepende sa gobyerno. No. As a human person, automatically, meron ka ng karapatan pantao. Kaya nga tinawag karapatang pantao, hindi karapatang pambaboy, hindi karapatang pangkabayo o karapatang pangpusa. Karapatan pantao bilang ikaw isang tao. That's why it's natural right. Your right that human nature confer you as a person. Bilang isang tao, may karapatan ka na. Diba? And the other one is the legal right. Ito yung mababasa natin. This is what we could see or that this is what is enshrined in our Philippine Constitution, in our Article 3, Bill of Rights. Nandiyan yung right ng privacy mo. Di ba? Right for suffrage. Di ba? Right to own property. These are legal rights. Ibig sabihin, dalawa ang naka-enshrine sa'yo, ang nakasaklob sa'yo. Natural right mo at legal right. So therefore, you are entitled for human rights. Regardless man kung ikay naging addict, ikay kung ano pa man, still you are human. Because the mere fact that you are human, you have the basic human rights. You have the dignity. So, itong kasalukuyang sa kasamang palad na ilang nangyayari ngayon. Sabi ni Martin Buber, isang American philosopher, ang tao, pwede mong tingnan sa dalawang aspeto. First, you can view man as a subject. Second, you can view man as an object. Sir, anong subject? Subject is, man is more subject than mere object. So, ibig sabihin, man's subjectivity is a result of his dignity. Ibig sabihin, pag subject mo isang tao, pinapahalagahan mo siya. You give importance to that person. You love that person. Kaya nga pag mahal mong isang tao, mali ang sabihin na, sige, kita tayo mamaya, maghahanap ako, try ko sisingit kita sa oras kung bakante ako. No. If you really love the person, hindi mo siya isisingit kung kailan ka bakante, but rather, you will make time for him or for her. If you love someone, you don't find time for him or her, but you make time for him or for her. That's why, pag mahal mong isang tao, hindi mo siya basta-basta saktan, hindi mo kayang saktan siya kasi you value him. You believe him as someone who needs to be treasured. Diba? Hindi mo siya basta-basta dapat ibabasura. Hindi mo na siya basta-basta saktan kasi special siya sa'yo. That's how supposedly we should view our neighbor. That's how we should view man. Kaya nga tayong mga Pilipino, before, na nawawala na ngayon, kaya nga, supposed to be, tayo mahilig sa kapwa. Kaya nga mahilig tayo sa kapatid, patid, putol, kapatid. Ibig sabihin, Kaputol mo ngayon ng umbilical cord, kaputol mo ngayon ng pusod, pare kayong pinanggalingan ng pusod, kayang kapatid. Kaya tawag mo siyang kasambahay because you still consider her or him as part of your extension, di ba? Kabit, di ba? And then kabit, kapareho kayo ng sabit ng lalaki or babae man yung kabit. That means kapareho kayo ng sabit. Kaaway, maski kaaway mo na yan, tinuturing mo pa rin siya na extension. Kasi ayaw mo siya kaaway, kapanalig, kaklase, lahat ng may ka. That means we are social animal. We view, naturally as Filipino, we view others as subject, not as an object. Kasi ibig sabihin ng object, when you see object, you deal person or someone na bilang isang bagay lang. Halimbawa, ibang trato mo sa lapis na to at sa magulang mo, ibig sabihin, hindi mo pwedeng pamana to, uy, di mo yung tatatasahan dahil love na love kita. No. You consider them as a pencil. Gagamitin mo siya, isusulat mo siya, papansulat mo siya. Kasi this is a pencil, this is an object na kailangan mong gamitin. Sa kasamang palad, people or human nowadays is no longer considered a subject sa karamihan sa atin. Rather, we consider most of us or the people around us as object. Kinakasangkapan lang natin siya dahil may gusto tayong ma-achieve. Kaya kaibigin mo lang siya kasi may gusto ka na makuha sa kanya. Pag wala na siyang pakinabang sa'yo, etcha puwera. The media itself right now is teaching us that the people around us is object. Halimbawa, look at the woman, how women are portrayed right now in the media. Woman is portrayed as a sex object. Diba? Sex object. Hindi na sila sex subject. Sex object. Ibig sabihin, sila yung object ng pagpapantasyahan mo. Hindi ka naman pwede magpantasya kay Jollibee. Diba? So, silang pinagpapantasya mo, they become now as an object. Pag pinagpapantasya mong isang tao, you're not considering them as a person, but rather, you're considering them as an object, as a thing. And that's very, very dangerous if we view each other as a subject. Sana hindi pa tayo humantong sa ganun. The problem in the Philippines right now, pagdating sa human dignity, is ito, kahirapan. Aminin natin o hindi, ang kahirapan na to, panahon pa ng lola natin, nandito na to. Since time immemorial, kahirapan. At ang kahirapan na to, hindi to mawagwawakas kung iaasa natin sa gobyerno. This is a collaborative work to end poverty. But ano nangyari? Walang may gumagalaw. Walang may kumikilos. Kasi bakit? It seems that we don't want ourselves to be involved in this matter. Next, lack of education. Magkatabi yan. Pag mahirap ka, kulang ka rin ng kaalaman. Sabihin, tamad kasi mga mahihirap na yan. No, they're not tamad. It just so happened that they don't have enough opportunity to explore. They don't have enough opportunity to enjoy. Di gaya ngayon sa'yo, nakaupo ka ngayon sa aircon na classroom. May projector, may teacher ka. You are privileged compared to those other teenagers na nasa labas ngayon, nasa arawan, nagbibilad para makakita lang ng 100, 50, 120 para sa isang araw para may pangkain. Ikaw, anong ginagawa mo? You are privileged enough to belong in this institution. Nakapag-aral ka sa private school. So therefore, dapat pahalagahan mo ngayon. Kasi it seems that in the Philippines right now, if you want to get a good education, it's for the rich. Kung gusto mo, sino man nakapag-aral ngayon sa mga sikat na universidad? Mapepera. Sino ba ang kinukuha ngayon sa trabaho? Yung galing sa sikat na universidad. Sino sila? Yung may kakayahan na makapagbayad ng tuition fee. So therefore, pag wala kang pambayad, itsapuwera ka. Doon ka lang sa gilid-gilid. Diba? Sa kasamang palad pa, pag hindi ka pinalad, minas-malas ka pa, hindi ka makakapag-aral. Kasi it's marginalized in the society itself. Isipin mo na malaking problema na yan. It seems right now that education, supposed to be education, is part of our human rights. But right now, it seems that education becomes a privilege for the few. Okay? Next na problema sa Pilipinas, corruption. In the corruption, what is happening in the Philippine government? Oh, may corruption na. Pero hindi natin dapat ituturo yung daliri natin sa kanila. We should not point fingers at them. Because remember, the root of corruption is within our own home, in our domestic setting. Halimbawa, yung pagkupit mo ng pamiso-miso, yung pagkukupit mo ng sukli, hindi mo pagsuot ng sukli, yan ang ugat ng korupsyon. Yung pakikipagdaldalan mo ngayon habang nagkaklase, that's a corruption already. Di ba? You're stealing someone's time. Hindi naman sa'yo yan. Hindi mo moment yan para mag-shine. But you're stealing someone else's time para maisa katuparan lang gusto mo. And that's a form of corruption. And another problem that we have in our society, since mahirap ka na nga, di ka pa nakapag-aral, anong bagsak mo? Nga. Tanda mo, even SM right now, hindi ka pwede makapagtrabaho sa SM kung hindi ka nakatungtong ng kolehiyo. Hindi ka makakapagtrabaho ng crew kung hindi ka nakatungtong ng kolehiyo at least. Di ba? So ngayon, kung ako'y high school graduate lang, ano mangyayari sa akin? Wala. Ano makuha ko? Pinaka-meanest job, pinaka-mababang klase ng trabaho. And since I get the meanest job in the society, ako'y mamaliitin. Di ba? I will be belittled by the society. Kaya pansinin mo ngayon, janitor lang po ako, sir. Labandera lang po ako, sir. Yaya lang po ako, sir. Di ba? Sabihin, ako po guard lang, sir. Bakit lang nila lang? Because we created that stigma na para maging successful ka, para maging maayos buhay mo, kailangan mag-aral ka, kailangan may ganito ka. Paano siya makakapag-aral? Inagaw mo yung karapatan nila. Their basic human right was deprived from them. They were not given the opportunity to study. Diba? Kaya pansinin mo ngayon, maraming mga mahihirap ang kumakapit sa patalim to survive. We cannot blame them because it is the structure of our society na minamarginalize natin yung mga mahihirap. Minamarginalize natin yung mga di nakapag-aral. Kung nakapag-aral, doon sa pipitsugin, it's a puwera. Diba? That's why we can't actually blame them kung bakit yung iba nagtutulak na ng shabu, nagtutulak pinagbabawal na gamot, kung ano pa man yan, illegal business, monkey business. Why? That's easy money. That's easy source of money. So ngayon, ako mahirap. Gutom na pamilya ko. Walang may tumatanggap sa akin. May nag-offer sa akin. Of course, I'll grab the opportunity. Even I know morally. Kaya dyan nagkukumpisa ng moral corruption. Na? Sinegregate natin sila. We made them marginalized people. We made them invisible in our eyes. And that's your fault. That's my fault. Tayo ang may kasalanan yan. Especially sa nangyayari ngayon. Killings are very rampant. It seems sa halos gabi-gabi, normal na po ang may patayan. Dito sa Pasig dati, pag may pinatay sa kanto, usap-usapan na po yan hanggang sa susunod na barangay. For example, yung pinatay sa Kanyogan, darating yan dito hanggang sa San Nicolas, darating yan hanggang Malinaw, Bampang. Pero ngayon, pag may pinatay, okay. It seems it's normal na. And that's scary. Because why? It's a sign that we're losing our social conscience. It's a sign that we are now in the objectification of man. We don't consider man something as with dignity, but we just consider man as a number. Diba? We consider now man as, a tool para may sa katuparan kung anong agenda ka mayroon. This exists due to one's inability to look at others as subjects. You are subject, not an object. Kaya nga sa Pilipinas ngayon talamak ang ating tinatawag na extrajudicial killing o summary killing. Ano ang problema natin dito sa Pilipinas? Dapat nating tingnan. Unang una, sa Pilipinas, malabo, vague domestic definition of extrajudicial killing. Wala kang makikita sa batas natin o sa ating silayong batas na nagsasaad kung ano nga ba ang malinaw na definition ng extrajudicial killing. Dahil sa malabong definition ng extrajudicial killing, hanggang ngayon, marami nakakalusot sa batas kasi malabo. Walang clear definition. So, the court recognizes extrajudicial killing. Sabing extrajudicial killing sa korte, ito lang yung disappearance, forced disappearance, yung nawala ka lang bigla, na parang bula, may dumukot sa'yo. And then, violate yung private right mo, yung state constituent right mo, constitutional rights mo. Anong mga rights na yun? Dapat naka-specify yun. Pero ngayon, wala. Basta, okay, extrajudicial killing, malabo. Okay? We only have in the notion that extrajudicial killing, someone killed without trying them first. But remember, malabong ganong definition, kaya maraming nakalusot sa korte na ganong mga kaso. The other issue that the Philippines is facing right now is issue on due process of law and extrajudicial killing. Sa Pilipinas, mabagal ang hustisya. Di ba? If you could notice, ilang presidente na abutan mo ngayon? 3? But from the time of Gloria, may kita mo yung Ampatuan Massacre sa Mindanao. Yung sa 50 or for 40 plus or 50 na matay. May naparusahan na ba ngayon? Di ba may nasentensya na ba? May nakakulong. Pero nakakulong na hindi siya nakapit sa normal na selda. Sa VIP. May sariling bahay, gwardya, katulong. Di ba? Parang di lang nakulong. Let's go in the time of Pinoy. Same din, marami sa 44. Anong petsa na? Wala pa rin. Hacienda Luisita and so on. Some extrajudicial killings. Walang nangyari. Mas lalong lumala nung dumating si Duterte. Marami ngayon yung mga unexplained cases of death. Yung binabaril lang basta-basta. Nagiging dysfunctional ng ating criminal justice system. Okay? And, ano nangyayari ngayon? It seems that our president right now does not care about human rights. Kaya nga, the current administration, makikita mo, mabala mo sa news, naglabas siya tinatawag niya narco list or list of narco politician. Sa kasamang palad, itong narco list ngayon, marami dyan ang hindi pa nakasuhan. And the bad thing for that one is people presume na pag nandun ka sa lista ngayon, isang protector ka ng droga or protector ka ng droga ka na. Paano pag ako? For example, kaaway nyo ako, galit na galit kayo sa akin kasi 75 ako sa 75 lang kayo sa CI. Diba? Or 73 kayo sa CI. Tapos bibigyan nyo ako sa barangay sa Bambang, si Mr. Tambis, addict po yan. Si Mr. Tambis, nagsasabaw po yan. Naglalako po yan. Therefore, I will be put in the list without fair trial. Tumba ka agad. Can you see? Yung mga nasa lista, wala silang karapatan, wala sila ng pagkakataon na ipagtanggol yung kanilang sarili. And that's the reason why, kung tingnan natin yung data, it's September last year, 2016. Makita natin na 986 na ang patay. This is 86 nationwide. Malaki na. Okay? Nanggaling to June 30 to September 2015. Ngayon, 2 taon na. It's estimated around 5,000 to 6,000 have died already. From May 10, simula maupo si Duterte, 2016, may 1,033 na napatay. At maraming mga bata ang napapatay kay Kian Los Santos, sino pa man, tinatawag silang collateral damage ng war on drugs. Yes, the war on drugs is a good advocacy. However, maraming inosente ang nadadamay. Maraming nawawalan ng kanilang dignidad, ng kanilang pagkatao. And the bad thing for that one is itong dumaraming numbers na to, Duterte declared these soaring numbers as something proof of success. Na parang matagumpay ang anti-drug campaign niya nang maraming namatay. That's why he urges even De La Rosa, the Philippine National Police, na to seize the momentum. Samantalahin mo habang marami pa, mainit pa ang kasong to. The other problem that we face in the Philippines right now is the presumption of regularity and command of responsibility. Diba? Ang pulis, ang trabaho ng mga pulis, may silang karapatan na mag-aresto ng tao. Especially pag binigyan ka ng korte ng warrant of arrest. Kasi nakalagay po yan sa ating Article 3, sa ating Bill of Rights, may tinatawag tayong habeas corpus. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng basta-basta damputin. So, in the process, sa pag-aresto, ang pulis ay pinapayagan na mag-employ o gumamit ng dahas just in case pumalag o lumaban yung hinuhuli. At yung pagpalag ngayon, yung pumapalag is it put the police in imminent danger. Diba? Kung nanganganib ngayon ang buhay ng pulis na, doon yun, kinukonsider na justify ang paggamit ng puwersa. Pero hindi sinasabing justify ang pagpatay. Okay? To the severe extreme cases na yon na pwede, na, for example, binabaril ng pulis, pinutukan na siya, pwede na siyang pumatay. However, nagkaroon ng abuso. There's an abuse on this application of presumption para lang ma-justify yung kanilang operation, para masabing matagumpay yung kanilang oplantukhang may namatay. Diba? Pansinin mo ngayon. Ironically, illogically, pansin nyo rin. Sa bawat na-report na namamatay, anong nakukuhang kalibre ng baril? What kind of, what millimeter pistol may kita mo? Calibre 35, .35 caliber, .35 millimeter na baril at 45.45. Ang tanong, wala na bang ibang baril sa Pilipinas maliban sa 35 at 45 na baril? Tiyan mo rin yung salaysay. Isang suspect na huli Habang hinuhuli ng pulis, nakatunog na pulis ang katransaksyon. Bumunot ang baril, nagpaputok ng laban, patay. Nakuha sa kanya, 500, 700, 300, kung ano price yan. At ilang sachet lang siya bang may kita? Tatlong sachet. Come to think of it, may kay pusher, may kay runner. Hindi mo pwedeng apat dalhin mo. Bawal ba? Kailangan tatlo lagi. Kailangan merong minimum price, minimum amount. Di ba? Required dapat tatlo. It's somehow illogical, but it seems that it's okay with the people right now, and that's a big problem. We're losing right now our social conscience, and that's the reason why even the president has been firm on his stand to fight drugs. Sabi pa nga niya, kung magkasalang mga pulis, papatawarin niya. He will actually pardon them by himself. Diba? And even sabi niya, kung magkasala ko, he will pardon himself as well. There's a lot of unlawful things kaya nangyari ng mga pulis, lalong naging corrupt. Corrupt na nga, mas lalong kumurap. Another problem with this administration is the impunity and accountability. Wala po, impunity and law accountability nangyayari. Walang umaako ng responsibilidad. Walang nag-iimbestiga para sa mga patayan na yun. It seems na normal lang. Kasi bakit? Come to think of it, sino mga pinapatay? Mga nasa grassroots lang. Wala, nasa literal na kung wala. They're nothing in the society. Di ba? Sino ba natutulak? Sino bang pusher? Construction worker. Ito mga walang trabaho. Pag pinatay mo yan, wala pa nga yung pambayad ng abogado, pang libing lang ng kabaong, pambili ng kabaong lang, wala yan, pang abogado pa kaya. So alam nila na walang habol yan. So kung sino yung api sa lipunan, silang unang-unang na marginalize sa lipunan, silang unang nabibiktima ng ganitong operasyon. So that's why there's a number of killings and nothing is happening in spite of the numbers na tumataas. And even the president himself is so vocal on shoot to kill order. Sabi pa nga niya, pag manlaban sa inyo ang mga adik, patayin nyo. Di ba? And he even insinuated and encouraged a civilian na sabi niya, kung wala kayong baril, bibigyan kayo ng baril. Patayin yung mga adik. Di ba? Which is not right. They still are people. They're still human being despite of the fact na addict sila. Oo nga, addict sila. Oo, masamang tao sila. But they have the right to be treated equally. They have the right to be treated in front of the court. To be tried in front of the court. Hindi yung basta-basta papatay mo lang siya. Paano pag wala siyang kasalanan? Paano pag napagbintangan lang siya? Di ba? Alright. So, with this value, nagkakaroon tayo ng vigilantism. May si vigilantismo. Dahil pakiramdam mo, matumal na ngayon yung korte. Wala nang kwentang korte. I will now put the justice on my hands. Ilalagay ko ang sariling kamay ko ang hustisya. Kaya ngayon, marami na ngayon yung sumasakay na riding in tandem. Normally, they try to do whatever their personal motive. Kung may kaaway ako, kuha ako ng riding in tandem, patayin na kita. Kasi bakit wala nang hustisya? Vigilantism na. 'Di ba? Nasaan ang ating justice system? Ang ating criminal justice system nawawalang kwenta na. 'Di ba? Kasi people now starting to put the law on their own hands. Sir, di naman kasalanan ni Duterte yun kasi di naman siyang pumaril. Oo nga, di siya pumapatay nun. Pero kanino nang galing yung utos? Kanino nang galing yung encouragement? Remember, you are the president, you are being looked upon by the people around you. Dahil po dyan, takot ang mga tao magsalita. Fear pervades the affected parties. Wala may gusto magsalita. Maski marami nakita ng pamamaril, tahimik. Kasi bakit? Takot na balikan. Takot silang balikan. Baka mamaya silang pagbuntang. Kaya nga, it is difficult for the case na umusad kasi no one would like to testify. Even the human rights, kung pupunta yung investigator sila, it is so difficult because no one is or wants to speak. Tapos ito tayo. Question. Human rights, nasaan? Eh, problema, di natin tutulungan yung Human Rights Commission. That's a big problem. So, having this one discussed, so, a part of your activity, part of your mini task, I want you to create a vlog for about 1 to 2 minutes. Hindi po ito group or by pair, ito po ay individual, bawat isa sa inyo. Ang gagawin niyo po, magagawa kayo ng vlog of yourself. You will now be answering this question. How are the human rights violation or violated in the present anti-drug campaign of the present administration? And why should this be a concern? Bakit kailangan pagtuunan ng pansin? And bilang isang physician, as a physician, looking at the problems and Jesus as examples, How can we promote human rights in your own respective community? Magbigay kayo ng tatlong suggestion na feasible na pwedeng gawin at kayang gawin. So, yun ang gagawin natin. So, you may pause this video to copy. I've already uploaded the same file in your Edmodo. Kindly check your Edmodo account again. Dalagan nyo po sa YouTube. I-video nyo po siya. Yung link, kukunin nyo po. Paste nyo po sa turn-in sa Edmodo. Again, this is individual. Hindi po siya pair. Hindi siya group work. And then, pala lang po para ma-checkan yung effort nyo. Baka nag-effort kayo. Huwag nyong ipa-private yung video. Make it open. Huwag kayo magalala. Di kayo famous. Hindi aabot ng 1,000 or 1 million yung like yung views nyo. Baka 5 lang nga yan. Again, don't put it in private, put it in public. So, let's move on to our next topic. If you still need another time, you may pause this video. Ang salitang pag-ibig ang siyang pinakagamit na salita. I love you. Mahal kita. I love you more, babe. Pero ang tanong, ano nga ba ang ibig sabihin ng pag-ibig? Because love seems to be the most wrongly used word na hindi siya nasa konteksto na. Di ba? Pero, bago natin malaman, remember, please put in mind that the perfect form of love and the love itself is God. God is love. Deus caritas est. Love. God Deus. God caritas est. God is love. So ngayon, meron tayong iba't ibang klase ng pagmamahal. Merong apat tayo na pagmamahal. Unang-una, the first kind of love is called storge. Pag sinabi natin storge, it is the natural love and affection ng magulang sa kanyang anak. Storge is what makes you here present at PCC. Mahal ka ng magulang mo, kaya ginastusan ka niya, kaya iginagapang ka niya para makapagbayad ng tuition, para nandito ka ngayon sa classroom na to, nakaupo. It's the love of your parents. That's why you're here. It's storage. Kaya gagawin ng magulang, isasakripisyo ng magulang lahat. Mabigay lang ang gusto mo. That's storage. The second kind of love is called philia. Philia, which means ang pagmamahal mo sa kapatid mo. Hindi lang sa dugo, kundi brotherly love and even your friends. Diba? May iba't ibang level ng pagmamahal mo. Sabihin mo, ibang pagmamahal sa magulang mo, ibang pagmamahal mo sa kapatid mo, pagmamahal sa girlfriend or boyfriend mo. There's a level. Same din yan. Philia. The way how you love your brother, your sister, or your friends. Philia. And next, itong pinakagamit. Kasi pag sabing love kasi ngayon, a lot of people will think that love is eros, passionate love, or sexual love. That's the wrong connotation of this world. Because eros actually means you love someone in the context of marriage. Kasi kaya pag sinabing, mahal kita, sige nga, patunayan mo sa akin na mahal mo ako. It seems sa pagbawat I love you, parang I love you, magkatumbas ka na sex. Hindi ba pwedeng magmahalan? Hindi ba pwedeng mag-exchange ng I love you na walang sex? Diba? Because what is happening right now, balik tayo ulit, people right now is not considering anymore their kapwa, their fellow, as a subject, but rather they're considering now as an object. Kaya sa kasamang palad, nagiging object na siya. Di ba? Sabihin, mahal kita. Sige nga. Di ba? That's why the church actually, the church reminds us that eros is important within marriage relationship. Dapat lang within mag-asawa lang yan. Pagkasal ka. Hindi outside marriage. Eh sir, kontrabida naman simbahan. Hindi siya kontrabida. Come to think of it, ito yung rationale. Tao ka, nag-iisip ka, hindi ka aso. Ang aso, dahil wala silang isip, pag kinatiyan, di ba? Pag nakaisa ng siko, saan pupunta? Wala nang tago-tago yan. Kung saan inabutan ng kate, doon na yun lalantad. Doon na yun bubuka ka kung ano pa man yan. But you as a person, you can't do that because you have rationality. Nag-iisip ka. Kaya ngayon nawawala ng value ng love. Because it's too commercialized. Di ba? For example, look at the tagline ni Sosogo, dahil mahal sa isang hotel. Dahil mahal kita, gusto ko sosogo kita. Ganun ba yon? Pag mahal mo, sogo ka agad? Come to think of it, it's being objectivized. Diba? The problem with that one, especially sa inyo ngayon, mapusok kayo ngayon. You think that love is sex? No. That's why premarital sex is not accepted in the church. It's a sin. Dapat ginagawa ang sex. Sex is sacred. It's for procreation. Therefore, it's within the context of marriage. Kasi dapat kasal muna kayo. 'Di ba? You love each other. Kasi ang ganong bagay, the sex is just a manifestation of your love. 'Di ba? It's not a recreation thing na parang ay, sex tayo nababagot ako. No. It's not a recreation thing. It is a sacred thing. It's a sacred duty of every couple. So therefore, eros, which means eros is a passionate love, not the erotic love. Sana wala natin yan. And therefore, eros is not, love is not merely a sexual thing, but it's your passionate love for someone. And the greatest kind of love, the fourth one. Pero bago tayo punta sa apat, anong uling tatlo? We have, ano yon? Mm-mm. Pangalawa? Alright. Ang pangatlo? Okay, good. Ang pang-apat, agape. Pag sabing agape, itong pinakamataas na uri ng pagmamahal na kaya mong isakripisyo yung buhay mo alang-alang sa taong minamahal mo. Diba? Sabi pa ng kanta, kung liligaya ka sa piling ng iba at kung ang langit mo ay ang pag-ibig niya, tututol ba ako? Right? That's an example that Jesus showed us. He willingly offered himself selflessly, walang kapalit para sa atin. That's the highest form of love. And we are called by God to have that love, to possess that agape for our neighbors. All right. So that ends our session for today. I hope nagising pa kayo dyan. Nagising-gising na sapagkat pag di ka magising, tin mo. So, to recap again, we've discussed about human dignity, I've discussed about love, and we've discussed the current challenges that our country is facing right now when it comes to human rights and human dignity. So, kasama na kayo sa one half nyo, sa likod, I have 5 questions here just to check our comprehension. So, I want you to identify if what kind of love are the following things na sasabihin ko. 5 items po yan. What kind of love? Identify mo lang kung ito ay agape, ito ay eros, di ba? Kung ito ay stores, kung ito ay filial. Okay? You may pause this video if you think kailangan niyo pa ng oras. Alright, question number 1. How do you call the love that Mother Teresa has to the people in Calcutta? Nung tumulong siya, tinulungan yung mga mahihirap, tulungan niya yung mga may sakit, tulungan yung mga mamamatay na, kinupkup niya. How do you call that love? Next. Si Richie the Horsey, ay meron siyang kinahuhumalingan na babae. Natawag natin sa pangalan Jessica. Si Jessica ay napakaganda. Name it. She has it. Siya ay member ng cheerleader squad. Diba? Cheerleading something. Kusong gusto niya. Anong tawag sa pagmamahal ni Richie the Horsey? Pangatlo, Richie naman din ulit. Si Brother Richie, isang Jesuit missionary sa Cambodia noong 1996. Sa classroom niya may granada, hand grenade na nabitawan ng estudyante. Aksidenteng dadala lang sa mga bata at akala laruan, tinapon sa classroom. Ngayon, ang ginawa ni Brother Richie, kasi may 37 siya kasama ng mga bata, ginawa niya, dumapa siya, sinalo niya ngayon yung granada para hindi mamatay yung 37 students niya. Ano kaya ang tawag sa pagmamahal niya? Pang-apat, may isang magulang na yung lalaki, sabihin natin si Boy 1. Okay? Pinapili siya ng doktor kasi yung asawa niya nanganganak. Critical. Mister, sinong bubuhayin mo? Yung anak o yung misis mo? Pinili niya yung anak. Nung pinili ng tatay na anak ang bubuhayan kaysa sa ang asawa, anong tawag sa pagmamahal na yon? And, panglima, Ang panglimang tanong natin is, ano ang tawag sa pagmamahal? Kung kilala mo si Saint Monica at Saint Augustine. Si Saint Monica, sinundan niya si Saint Augustine, sobra-sobra. Sinundan niya, pinagdasal niya lagi para magbago si Saint Augustine. Anong tawag sa pagmamahal ni Saint Monica dati? Ni Saint Monica para kay Saint Augustine na nagloloko pa si Saint Augustine. All right. So, that ends our lesson. So, for today, thank you so much for listening. So, I hope na may natutunan kayo. So, kindly submit your papers. Please pass your paper. All right. You can pass it forward. Thank you.